National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not mandate self-diagnostic emergency lighting systems universally. Article 700 within the NEC addresses emergency systems, including emergency lighting. Section 700.3 specifically outlines testing and maintenance requirements for emergency systems to ensure their proper operation when needed. The code stipulates that emergency lighting systems must undergo periodic testing to verify their functionality and reliability. This testing typically involves simulating a power outage to confirm that the emergency lights activate and provide adequate illumination. The frequency and duration of these tests are specified in the code to ensure ongoing system readiness. It is important to note, however, that certain occupancies, such as churches, may be exempt from some of the NEC emergency lighting requirements under specific circumstances. If a church is used primarily for religious worship and has an occupancy of fewer than 100 people, it may not be required to have emergency lighting systems that comply with all the provisions of Article 700. This exemption is based on the assumption that smaller religious gatherings pose a lower risk in the event of a power outage or other emergency. Despite the potential exemption, it is crucial for church leaders and property managers to prioritize the safety of their congregations. Even if not mandated by the NEC, providing adequate emergency lighting can significantly enhance the safety and well-being of occupants during emergencies. Installing and maintaining emergency lighting systems can help guide people to safety and prevent accidents in low-light conditions. When evaluating the need for emergency lighting in a church, it is essential to consider the specific occupancy, usage patterns, and potential hazards. Factors such as the size of the congregation, the layout of the building, and the presence of any special risks such as stairs or obstructed pathways should be taken into account. In situations where emergency lighting is deemed necessary, whether required by the NEC or not, it is essential to select appropriate lighting fixtures and ensure proper installation. Emergency lighting fixtures should be designed to provide sufficient illumination for safe egress during a power outage. They should also be equipped with reliable battery backup systems to ensure continued operation in the event of a complete power loss. Proper installation of emergency lighting fixtures is critical for their effectiveness. The fixtures should be strategically located to provide adequate lighting coverage throughout the building, particularly in areas such as exits, hallways, and stairwells. Wiring and connections must be made in accordance with the NEC and other applicable codes to ensure the safety and reliability of the system. Regular maintenance of emergency lighting systems is also essential to ensure their continued functionality. This includes periodic testing of the batteries and light bulbs, as well as inspection of the wiring and connections. Any damaged or worn component should be replaced promptly to prevent system failures. In addition to the NEC, local building codes and fire codes may also have requirements for emergency lighting in churches. It is important to consult with local authorities and qualified electrical contractors to ensure compliance with all applicable regulations. Understanding the NEC requirements for emergency lighting, including potential exemptions for smaller religious occupancies, is crucial for ensuring the safety and well-being of church congregations. While self-diagnostic features are not explicitly mandated in all cases, the code emphasizes the importance of periodic testing and maintenance to ensure the proper operation of emergency lighting systems. By prioritizing safety and complying with applicable codes and regulations, church leaders and property managers can create a safer environment for worship and other activities. Emergency lighting serves as a critical safety measure by providing illumination during power outages or other emergencies, guiding occupants to safe exits and minimizing the risk of accidents. Regular testing and maintenance of these systems are essential to ensure their readiness and reliability when needed most. Furthermore, even if a church qualifies for an exemption from certain NEC requirements, it is still advisable to consider the specific needs and potential hazards of the building and its occupants. Implementing a well-designed emergency lighting system can significantly enhance safety and provide peace of mind for both church staff and congregants. When selecting emergency lighting fixtures, it is important to choose models that are specifically designed for emergency applications. These fixtures typically feature durable construction, high output light sources, and reliable battery backup systems. They should also be easy to install and maintain. The placement of emergency lighting fixtures should be carefully planned to ensure adequate illumination throughout the building. Fixtures should be positioned to illuminate exits, hallways, stairwells, and other areas where people may need to evacuate during an emergency. It is also important to consider the potential for obstructions, such as furniture or decorations, that could block the light from reaching its intended target. Wiring for emergency lighting systems should be run separately from the building's normal electrical circuits. This ensures that the emergency lights will continue to function even if the main power supply is interrupted. The wiring should also be protected from damage and should be inspected regularly for signs of wear or corrosion. Battery backup systems for emergency lighting should be tested regularly to ensure that they are functioning properly. The batteries should be fully charged and should be able to provide sufficient power to operate the lights for the required duration. The testing procedure should follow the manufacturer's recommendations and should be documented for future reference. In addition to regular testing and maintenance, it is also important to train church staff and volunteers on how to operate the emergency lighting system. They should know how to activate the system in the event of a power outage and how to guide people to safety. They should also be familiar with the location of emergency exits and other safety features. Emergency lighting is an essential safety component in any building, and churches are no exception. By understanding the NEC requirements, selecting appropriate fixtures, and implementing a comprehensive maintenance program, church leaders can help to ensure the safety and well-being of their congregations. While the NEC may offer some exemptions for smaller religious occupancies, the importance of providing adequate emergency lighting should not be overlooked. A well-designed and properly maintained emergency lighting system can make a significant difference in the event of an emergency, helping to guide people to safety and prevent accidents. Therefore, it is crucial for church leaders to prioritize emergency lighting and to ensure that their buildings are equipped with systems that meet the needs of their congregations. This includes considering factors such as the size of the building, the number of occupants, and the potential hazards that may be present. In addition to providing emergency lighting, churches should also have a comprehensive emergency plan in place. This plan should outline the steps that should be taken in the event of a fire, power outage, or other emergency. The plan should be communicated to all church staff and volunteers, and regular drills should be conducted to ensure that everyone knows what to do in an emergency. By taking these steps, churches can create a safer environment for worship and other activities. Emergency lighting is just one piece of the puzzle, but it is an important piece that can help to protect lives and prevent injuries. Understanding the NEC requirements and implementing a comprehensive safety plan are essential for ensuring the safety and well-being of church congregations. Remember to consult with qualified electrical contractors and local authorities to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. Prioritizing safety is an investment that pays dividends in the form of a safer and more secure environment for all. In conclusion, while the NEC doesn't universally mandate self-diagnostic emergency lighting, it underscores the importance of regular testing and maintenance. Churches, even those potentially exempt due to size, should prioritize safety through well-designed and maintained emergency lighting systems alongside comprehensive emergency plans. Consultation with professionals ensures compliance and a safer environment for all.